Ahoy hoy, he's Straw, I'm Parker, together we are the Battle Hammer, do quack. Today doing another little unboxing-y type thing. You'll hear some noise in a minute from a train, but don't worry about it, it's just a train. So we've got the Ning, Jing Battlefleet set for Dystopian Wars. Still in the shrink wrap, because you know how I roll. So we're going to get this out and then I'll tell you a little bit about the boats, or ships. So yeah, I can't not get a reflection of the light, I'm afraid, but lovely stuff. Loving the artwork. That green and gold colour scheme looks really nice. We've got these big like flamethrower type things on the front. I really like that with the Dystopian Wars art they've put little persons on the ship just to add to that sense of scale. I think it's a really nice touch. Unsleeve it. On the back, that's what you can make. You've got two units. You've got the Ning itself, or the Yangtze, which you can make as a battleship. You've got 4 frigates, Shanghai class frigates, and you've got 2 cruisers which can be built, I think, one of 4 ways. Lovely stuff. Got a lovely box. I'm loving these boxes from War Cradle, especially the Dystopian Wars ones with the rivets and a bit of kind of patina and everything. I like it. I think that obviously it's just a box, but you know, sometimes it can give you a nice kind of, you go, oh yeah, cool, we've got this thing. It just creates a mood, you know, which is nice. So we've got some resin, which I'll unbag in a second. And we've got some spruity doos. Now it looks like there's 2 little sprues and 1 big sprue, but I'm pretty sure that they've just, yes, it's 1 sprue split, so they can put the resin in. So you've got 2 sprues, so I'll just show you the big sprue as it is. What we got here, we've got some generators, which are Fury, Atomic, Shield, Shroud, Repulsion, and Magnetic. I think that's it on the generators. I don't think they've got the alternate ones specifically for the Empire on this particular sprue. But we've got some lovely detail. We've got the side. We've got this blazing sun. Wow, the detail on those, really super nice. Got a little paddle wheel at the back. Got some bridges, so I'm guessing these are the frigates, because there's 2, yeah, so there's 2 on those. Got a little dragon head thing down here for what looks to be a cannon. We've got the gun batteries just there, and then here we've got the rocket batteries. They're quite big on rocket batteries, are the Empire, so that's a thing. We've got rocket batteries here, the smaller rocket batteries which are for the frigates. I'm guessing this is the bridge-ish area of the cruiser, could be wrong. Lovely little end pieces. The what do you call these things? Slats? Boards? Yeah. Lovely detail on the back and front. Yeah. Who doesn't love boats? So that's the sprue. Really, you're going to want to see what it looks like when they're all put together. You know, a sprue can only tell you so much. But let's dig out the battleship. So we've got it. This is like the main body of the battleship. And as I say, this can be either the Ning or I think it was the Yangtze. Again, you've got that matching kind of blazing sun type thing. Oh, cool. On the paddle wheels, you've got little dragons as it spins around, which is nice. Some lovely detail behind here little filigree type stuff, that's cool. Got big dragon mouth gun on the front there. Can't remember what it's called, I'll remember when I do the doobly-doo. I like this on the side here, very reminiscent of kind of like the junks of old. Lovely stuff. And then we've got the parts, we've got this like long range cannon gun thing, and bits of roof, and even on the bits of roof, the lovely lovely detail of those tiles. Nice. And we've got the bridge kind of area with lots of guns. Guns, guns, guns. Who doesn't love guns, right? I mean, you know, in games anyway. So I want to go and put these together, and then I will tell you how it went. I'll see you in a sec. So here we go. This is the Ning Battlefleet all put together and ready to rock. Went together fine. I didn't actually have the instructions for these because this is a pre-release, so the instructions aren't up yet, but I mean, I'm a fairly experienced modeler. I'm not saying like I'm an expert or anything, but they still went together. You know, you take the bits apart and go, well, that looks like that and whatnot. So they went together fine. Lovely little frigates. As you know me, I love my little details. Oops, somewhere. We've got some lovely kind of window type things, some broadside guns, little paddle wheel at the back. Some little steps here. This looks like you're going through a little gate through to the back. We've got these stacks as well on the little roof thing, which is very nice. So those are the frigates. I forget which one they're called. They are the Shanghai class frigates. Very cool and really sturdy. Like, one thing I've noticed about these plastics from War Cradle, the Dystopian Wars ones, you know, I think they could handle a bit of throwing around. You know, there's plenty of contact points between all of the parts. There's no weird pokey out bits. Not that you need to be particularly rough with them, but it's just nice to know that they're not too fiddly. Here we've got the cruisers. I forget which class it is off the top of my head. I haven't glued the guns in. You know, I'll probably magnetise them long term. These are the standard sized cruisers. The other ones have got either a longer front or no back end. But I just wanted to do these ones, so I did. Again, you've got this lovely kind of, I don't know how well you can see that, I like this gate effect that kind of, you can go underneath this bridge portion here. Again, some lovely broadsides with little windows and stuff. I mean, it's very evocative. You know, it feels, not that I'm any kind of expert on China or anything like that, but it kind of oozes that kind of Chinese style, you know, that you see, that I've probably seen in films and stuff. You know, you think of the Forbidden City and whatnot. We've got this dragon head kind of fire cannon on the front. Some paddles at the back there. You've got these paddles on the sides, and it does have the contra rotation rule, so it can spin. I forget exactly how the rule works, but you can spin them around. Lovely stuff. This was a bigger piece than it looks, and actually slots in and kind of holds it all together, which is really nice. And again, they feel really sturdy, which is nice. I'm loving these ridges on the tiled roofs. I've seen some painted models and they look stunning. It's just a really nice effect, you know, that kind of green. I don't know if I'd do them exactly the same as that or what, but you know, it's very cool. Excuse the sound of a train going by. Yeah, so So that's the cruisers. The other one looks identical. Kel Surprise. Here it is with the guns on. Pew pew. Pew pew indeed. And we've got one with these big heavy rocket battery pod things. Which again look pretty cool. Very nice stuff. And finally, but by no means leastly, we have this is the Ning battleship. Again, these side parts with the broadside guns came separate, and they needed a little bit of filing just to make them fit nicely, but they're fine now. Wasn't a huge amount of work or anything. And you know me and my favourite little bits. We've got some tiny doors, because I love me some tiny doors. And a tiny door there. And this is it's a silly thing, this is one of my favourite bits. I wasn't sure what this bit was. And then I figured out it's like a back balcony, so your little commander can come out and walk up and down the balcony, which I really like. There's a little door there. You know, I just love stuff like that. And little hatchways and tubes and whatnot. So this is the Ning with the 3 guns, oops, which again aren't glued in, but what is cool is you can take the guns off, oops, take out this middle part, in theory, probably glued it, no, I haven't glued it, but it's probably a little, not a tight squeeze, but you know what I mean. There we go. And pops out like that. I'm sure if you wanted to magnetise it, you could. And then that part goes in, and then this part goes on. And you could magnetise those out and swap them out. And this is the Yangtze, I want to say. Yeah, the Yangtze class ship with the big guns. And I think that's how I would use it personally. And I'd probably switch out the back gun for a generator, either a shroud generator or I can't remember, they've got a special one I can't remember the name of right now. It's pretty cool, right? And again, you've got this lovely dragon detail with a yin yang sign, yin yang there, loving all of this kind of filigree along the side here. Really nice stuff. Again, you've got the big dragon cannon on the front, and just bombarding your enemies from afar. Really nice. Loving it. I wasn't necessarily sold in this faction, but I think I might be. You know what it's like. You go, yeah, they're pretty cool, and then you see the minis in person, you're like, oh, well, I kind of want them now. So I'm going to show you a little spin, and we'll see what we can see. So there we go, that's the Ning Battlefleet set. I'm sure you will agree they're pretty damn cool. Unfortunately, due to COVID and everything, I am still yet to play a game of Dystopian Wars. But I will be giving these guys a go out when I get the chance. If you want to help out the channel, there's plenty of ways to do it in the doobly-doo down below, including a Patreon and all that kind of jazz. If you want to get hold of these, go to your friendly local gaming store, or even Wildstorm Games. Check them out on the internet. There should be a link in the doobly-doo, so you can pick these bad boys up and do boats, because everyone loves some boats, or ships, or I think they're ships, yeah? You can put a ship on a boat, but you can't put a boat on a ship, or the other way around. I can't remember. Anyway, if you do nothing else today, make sure you do this one thing. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it and don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe, but we would like it if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay hammered.